Hi, Adam Odell here. Today I want to personally invite you to a brand new event called Home Run Profits. Now we're holding this event on Tuesday, January 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's free, but you do need to sign up. And if you sign up, you can actually get VIP access early. So just click on the link below, put in your name, and you can have access to this free event called Home Run Profits. Now, why are we holding this event? Well, I'm going to be revealing a brand new strategy. It's actually two strategies in one. I've combined two proven, time-tested strategies. Now, the first strategy is one you may recognize. It's based on momentum. We'll talk more about that in a minute. The second strategy is based more on fundamentals. If you know Money in Markets, the website, we offer the green zone ratings model. And so that's the second part of this home run profit strategy. But the first part of the strategy is just purely based on momentum. We look for momentum convergences, which is basically when short-term momentum is positive and market beating, and when longer-term momentum is positive and market beating. Now, this is a strategy I developed in 2011, and we have been running it with real subscribers, thousands of readers actually, since 2012. So we have a 9-year track record, and we haven't had a single losing year yet. Again, I'm only looking at technical price action in this strategy. We're only looking at momentum, but we've had a ton of success. This strategy has been able to produce dozens of triple-digit winners. Those are gains of 100% or more, where you can double your money or more, sometimes triple or even quadruple it. In like 3 months, our average trade is just 71 days. So these are quick trades, and truly they're home run profits in and of themselves. We've earned profits of 136% on an oil ETF, 155% on Blackstone Group, 213% on a European stocks ETF, 337% on a Canadian dollar ETF, 430% on a grocery store stock, 483% on a gold mining stock, on and on. So these are basically triple digit gains, home run profits is what I like to call them, on purely momentum signals, short-term momentum converging with longer-term momentum. And the thing is, back in 2011 and 2012, I didn't really care that much about fundamentals. I'm not at heart, I'm not a value investor. I don't pick apart the books of companies to figure out their profit margins and whether they're stronger or weaker than other companies. That wasn't really my focus or my expertise. I was mainly a momentum options trader. But over the past 10 years, I've realized that overlooking fundamentals is leaving money on the table. I still believe that momentum is the strongest factor. In fact, if you subscribe or if you have access to my Millionaire Momentum Masterclass, you'll know that momentum is, of all the strategies out there, is my absolute favorite. And you can trade momentum alone. My track record is proof of that. For the past 9 years, we haven't had a losing year yet. And that's purely based on momentum, short-term momentum and long-term momentum. But like I said, I figured over time, over the past 10 years, that ignoring value, ignoring quality, ignoring profit margins, ignoring growth rates, while those things aren't absolutely necessary to find winning trades, momentum is enough. I felt like I was leaving money on the table by not using those factors. And that's really what, over the past 18 to 24 months, led me to develop the green zone stock rating model. And what that is it's a 6-factor model. We look at 6 factors, or 6 buckets of factors. The actual model looks at 75 individual metrics, so it's very robust and complex. But we're looking at 6 categories. We're looking at momentum. We're looking at size, how big the company is. We're looking at volatility, how volatile the stock price is. Those are kind of technical factors in the first 3. The last 3 are more traditionally fundamental factors. So we're looking at value. What's the price to earnings ratio? What's the price to book ratio? What's the enterprise value? So value, we're looking at quality, again, like profit margins and return on assets or return on the equity. And then the 6th factor is growth. What are the growth rates of this company? Are they growing sales? Are they growing earnings? What's their free cash flow like? How much revenue and cash, and how much of that revenue is hitting the bottom line? So those last 3, value, quality, and growth, are more what traditional fundamental investors would look at. So I've combined all 6 of those factors, momentum, size, volatility, value, quality, and growth, into a composite score. So I can run any stock that's traded on the stock exchange through my 6-factor model and spit out a score. It'll spit out a score from 0 to 100, where 100 is the strongest. Now for me, I don't want to go for 50 or 60 score stocks. I want to look for the strongest rated stocks. And that's typically with an 80 or above. Anything 80 or 90 or higher is what I would consider a green zone stock. It means it has a really good balance of all of those 6 factors. It has good momentum, short-term and long-term. It tends to be a smaller company, so it somewhat looks away from the mega cap stocks you may read about in the news. It looks for stocks that, even though they can provide superior returns, are lower in volatility. It looks for good value stocks. It looks for high quality stocks, ones that have good profit margins and good return on assets. And it looks for growth stocks. So even the tech stocks that are expensive, if they have good growth rates, they can still score highly on my screen. So here's why I did this. I realized that short-term and long-term momentum wasn't enough. It was leaving opportunities and money on the table. But I realized that combining that momentum approach that we've been using in live trading since 2012 with my new green zone 6-factor ranking model would give us the best of both worlds. In short, it would give us more carefully vetted opportunities, and it would give us more confidence in those opportunities. Now, since April of 2020, on a weekly basis, I've been sharing 10 stock picks from this new strategy, meaning I've been sharing 10 picks every Wednesday with my subscribers that score highly both on the short-term and long-term momentum trigger that I've used since 2012, and that score highest on my green zone rating model. So we've been sharing 10 stock picks a week since April of 2020. Now, what I realized is I was still leaving money on the table by just offering 10 stocks a week and not offering options trades on those stocks as I have since 2012. I was still leaving money on the table. So we went back and tested the idea, what if we had traded options on some of these top 10 picks that we share each week? Well, what we found was absolutely amazing. We found basically the same types of returns that we've been able to earn in real live trading since 2012. And by that, I mean 100% profits, 200%, even 300% profits in 90 days or less. So we were able to find the same type of opportunities that we were able to find with momentum, but we were able to find more of them. So we found 114% potential profit in Top Bill, 119% in PGAT Partners, 241% in PayMac Financial Services, 148% in Collectors Universe, 430% in Celsius Holdings, a drink company, 609% in American Semiconductor, 280% in Taiwan Semiconductor, 283% in Emphasis, 200% in Generac, almost 300% in Renewable Energy Group, 113% in Matson, 139% in Fulgent Genetics, and 109% in Duluth Holdings. Now that's just a dozen or so of the picks that we actually shared and could have traded options on. But the point is, these dozens of triple-digit profits came in far less than 12 months. This was just the past 6 months or so, and there were even more than I was able to list. So the point is, I'm now super confident that we were going to be able to find even more 100% profits or greater. And that's why, as part of this brand new event, this Home Runs Profit event, which we're sharing on Tuesday, January 12th at 1 p.m., I'm willing to make a guarantee, and this is a guarantee I've not been comfortable making before. In fact, I've pushed back and said I'm not willing to promise anything like this, but now I'm 100% confident that we can do this. I'm going to be making a guarantee that if you sign up for Home Run Profits, that my strategy will be able to produce at least one 100% profit on average every single month over the course of a year. So I don't think that would be possible if we were just trading momentum. If we were only looking at price action as we have since 2012, we would be able to find these rather frequently, like every 2 to 3 months, we'd be able to double or triple or quadruple our money, in addition to all the double digit and single digit gains we make as well. But now that I'm combining two strategies, my short-term and long-term momentum strategy that I've used since 2012, combined with my green zone ratings model, I'm now 100% confident that we'll be able to find, on average, one or more 100% winners every month over the course of 12 months. So that's what really the guarantee that I'm going to be offering you at this live event on January 12th, 1 p.m. Eastern time, and the event is called Home Run Profits. All you have to do is put your name on the waiting list. and you'll get VIP access to a lot of content that no one else gets ahead of the event. And then make sure to tune in live to that event again on Tuesday, January 12th at 1 p.m. The event is called Home Run Profits because that's what we're going to be earning over the next 12 months. Home run profits, one after the other. So thanks again for watching today. I'm Adam Odell, and I'll see you at the event on Tuesday, January 12th.